So I've seen this article more or less every single day this week, and it's saying JP Morgan, the biggest bank in the world, is going to make its employees that currently work from home some days of the week come in every day, come in 5 days a week. So you're saying Bloomberg reports today that JP Morgan will soon request that all its employees return to the office 5 days a week. Oh man. Okay. This is the honest truth, right? If I was an employer, I would make everyone work from the office. But as an employee, I wouldn't want to be in this situation. Yes, we want the flexibility, but honestly, guys, we all know we're a lot more effective in the office. No one can, with hand on heart, say they don't perform better or work better when they are in the office. Let's be honest, guys. I know people are going to give the example of due to my commute times, I'm able to cut those 2 hours and work. The commute time you're saving, you're not using it to do more work. Let's just be honest, right? In fact, I think if you're very early on in your career, you should want to be in the office almost all the time. That's when the learning takes place. That's when the team building takes place. Luckily for me, when I did my placement year, that was in the office 5 days a week, full time. So I'm kind of used to, or I know the life where we had to come into the office every day, like every single day. The only way you wouldn't was if you were sick. And to me, I learned so much. There's a lot of learning that takes place by just watching how people do stuff. And you can't watch how someone does stuff on Zoom. It's a bit weird, in my opinion. So I think this ultimately is a good move. And I'm sure the bank will give some space for exceptions, right? If you're sick, if you have a virus and you don't want everyone in your team to get it, I'm sure you'll be allowed to work from home. The other article I'll talk about, which is actually quite funny, is this bonus expectations bank to bank. And it's quite funny because no one knows what the bonus is going to be. And if you're not aware, how your total compensation is structured in banking is more or less you have a base salary and you have your bonus. Your base salary is more or less fixed based on your position, especially at the junior level, but your bonus can vary year to year. Firstly, based on how much the bank made. Secondly, based on how much your team made. And lastly, based on your own performance. Meaning you could have improved on your performance year to year. But if the bank made less money this year, then potentially you could have a smaller bonus. So, and this article is more or less saying most banks are expecting a big change in their bonus figures this year, which is very funny because this is based on nothing, right? This is literally based on nothing. But most banks or most people will be getting a bonus end of this month, next month, and also in March. And leading up to receiving your bonus, it's more or less all you can think about. And the number you would get sort of becomes almost like your self-worth. I talked about this when I got my bonus last year. My whole mind was fixated on what my figure was going to be. What's your figure? And I couldn't stop thinking about it every single day leading up to the bonus day. My plan for my bonus, I already know what I'm going to spend the money on. And I think when you're about to receive a large chunk of money, it's good to know what exactly you're going to do with it before it lands in your account. Because if you don't and it lands in your account, then you quickly spend it on random stuff. But for me, I already know what my bonus is going to be used for. I don't know what the figure is going to be, but I can more or less ballpark based on what I got last year. And hopefully I'm not disappointed. And I'll do a video on what I'm going to spend my bonus on my main YouTube channel. Go subscribe to that. Is Emeka Odo. Hope you guys found that video useful. If you did, please drop a like and leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next video.